Hello, Universe Drifters. This is Jonathan Osorio. I DJ in the name as Driver, and I'll be your host today. Appreciate you taking the time to listen to this podcast. And today's guest is Derek Martinez. He's from Bellflower, California. Hello, Derek. How are you doing?
I'm good, man. How about yourself?
Great. I'm glad you came out here.
Thanks for having me.
So yeah, tell us a bit about your upbringing, about how you started this musical journey. What influenced you? What was the first genre you listened to? And touch base on that.
Yeah. So, born and raised in LA, currently living in Bellflower. I actually started out in music at the age of 6 when my parents put me in piano lessons. So, started with the piano lessons, and then when I got to middle school and high school, I didn't do any sports. I was actually in band. So I was a band geek, but. Honestly, that was probably like the best decision I've ever made, man.
Yeah?
It's pretty cool, yeah. When I got to middle school, started playing the sax, man. Through high school, started playing the sax, got really good at it, got into jazz. And that's when I started performing, started going out to different areas. Like played at I did local stuff like Playboy Jazz, Irvine, Fullerton Jazz. I've been out to Carnegie Hall out in New York. I actually played at the Hollywood Bowl with the LA Phil, Blue Man Group, Carlos Santana. So I was always a band kid, growing up playing the sax. And then as I got older and I started getting more into like going out and going to the clubs and stuff, I don't know. I was just fascinated by DJing. I thought it was something pretty cool.
Nice, man.
Yeah.
So what made you decide to become a DJ and producer?
Well, to be long story short, pretty much my parents wanted me to stop pursuing music in school. They wanted me to get a quote unquote better career, so I switched my major over to finance, but I wanted to grasp something, still keep something that involved music in my life, and DJing just seemed like one of those things that intrigued me at first, and it wasn't until I saved up a little bit of money, and then my mom helped me buy my first speakers, and then I bought a mixer, and I had a friend that had turntables because his family had been DJing since the 80s. We put it together, and then that was it, man. That was back in 2009.
2009.
Yeah.
At the same time I started.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when did you decide to produce? When did that journey start?
So the producing journey actually started probably recently, maybe about a year or 2 years ago, when I had met when I had met you through the Clubhouse thing. The reason was I was always DJing, right? But the thing is, I never had my own original content, and I think that was what I needed to really put myself out there, in a sea of DJs. I wanted to bring something. I need to bring something, to the table, something original.
New.
Yeah, so that's when I really started pursuing producing, especially because my good friend Andres, aka Skonka, shout out to Skunks.
We had him on episode 2, second drip session.
I'm inspired by him, man, and he's a super cool cat, and I saw and the way I saw it was like, man, if he's bagging out sick tracks from his bedroom, why can't I,
Mm-hmm.
And then I met you, and then I met also Joey, aka Reaper,
Yeah.
So all you guys, just being surrounded by a positive environment with people that are moving forward, that kind of just made me want to get into producing a lot more.
Now that you're saying all this, also give a shout out to Brian and Julian for creating
definitely.
Clubhouse, because they brought us together.
They brought us together, yeah. It was shout out to them for sure, man.
Yeah.
They provided a platform, and then it was cool. We got to network, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then, but of course, I felt like I kind of grew apart from it, because I was really pursuing more of the techno sound,
Mm-hmm.
and not so much the house sound. No offense, I love house. I spin. I have vinyls, and so I do house vinyl, but I really love that 4 on the floor techno, that gritty warehouse.
Same here.
So that's why I just kind of pursued something something a little different.
Yeah.
But still, I'm very grateful for that experience.
Yeah, same here. So what have you learned through all this? You going for your passion, your dream?
Well, it was funny. I was actually thinking about this the other day. I was thinking to myself, I was at work, and I'm like, I don't see myself doing this, like working. I mean, I don't see myself having a job like forever. I feel like I have a calling, and that's to make music, and really that's why I'm pushing for this, because I see it as liberating, I'm free, I'm free to express myself, but at the same time, like I'm contributing to a greater cause, I don't know, it sounds kind of funny, but
No, I get it.
yeah,
And something we were talking about earlier about you're passionate about playing at the desert events.
Yes.
Let's talk about that, and that would pretty much get in the context of talking about the universe.
Yeah. So, actually, I play with the Destroy Planet Earth Collective. They're from the high desert, real cool people. My buddy Anthony, aka Petrichor, my buddy Carlitos, aka Neotech. Those cats that I've met out there who have been pushing the desert scene big time, like those parties have definitely opened my eyes to something a little different. I was telling you a little earlier that when you go to the desert, and you're in the middle of in this vast nothingness, like you realize that you're like but a grain of sand, in this huge beach that we call the universe. So in a way, you feel small, but because you're still a grain of sand, like you still contribute to that beach, you still contribute to the aesthetic, you contribute. And so playing out in the desert has made me feel like I'm one with the universe. I'm actually contributing to the universe, and and then the universe is gonna just give right back in the form of great music for great music, great vibes, good people. Like I don't know.
Yeah, that's how I feel. Something when I create music, when I DJ, I feel like when I get in the zone, I feel like I'm in one, like how you say, one with the universe, like in sync, in a way, lost in it. That's why this podcast, Universe Drifters, because you're just in a drift in the universe.
Yeah,
you're lost but not lost. It's hard to describe, so I guess get out to the desert and check out him.
Yeah.
Check out him DJing.
Yeah, man. We're gonna be having a big party next year. I think May, June. We're still finalizing the date.
If you're wondering what track's playing in the background, it's called Binary, and tell us a bit about that track, Derek.
Well, pretty much, Binary. It came from just some bleeps and bloops. I had sampled some vocals and I just completely destroyed them, and I just it was just bleeps and bloops, like I said, zeros and ones, and then from there I started to really construct the song, and I mean I guess I'm not really good at naming tracks. I just kind of go with the first thing that I think about. But, so that's how I can.
No worries. So how can they find you on social media?
Social media, I'm on SoundCloud at soundcloud.com / DEMAR Harrison. DEMAR DEMAR Harrison. I'm also on Instagram at DMARH. And pretty soon I'm gonna be rolling out a new Facebook artist page. So I'll get that going. I'll get that to you ASAP.
Nice. All right. So tell us a bit of something about the mix you're about to play.
Well, the mix I'm about to play is pretty much it's what I've been into lately. It's 4 on the floor techno. It's gritty, it's grungy. It has that warehouse feel. But for me, it just carries the most amount of energy. Like. I love it all. Like I said earlier, I love house. I love the mellow stuff. I love it, but something about the energy of techno, it just makes me feel like young. Like I feel like as long as I continue playing DJing techno for the rest of my life, I could be 60, 70 years old, man, and I'm still gonna be, like feeling like I was in my early 20s or something. It's just energy, bro. It's energy, bro. It's like, and I usually play a little faster, like 132, 33. So that's kind of like where I like to play it. Mm-hmm. Really just boom, boom, boom. Just getting it.
Sounds great. Oh yeah, well, thank you for coming. I
Yeah,
appreciate you.
thanks for having me.
And let's get started on your episode and take us on a journey through your universe.
Let's do it.
survive. The beginning and end of lives. Let my flesh be your sacrament.
Destroyed every inch of me. With all the destruction it's caused me, I wouldn't change one day of it, not one moment, not one night. Because for some of us, we are addicted to it. Dark side of us. Our alter egos that thrive while others watch sitcoms and late night hosts. We are not vampires necessarily, or bad sorts necessarily. We need more than the sun, a single distraction to stars, and that infinite void that somehow must be filled. We need to know when we go out at night that there's something new, something strange. We are addicted to it.